Everybody say hello to YouTube if you want to. Okay, Adele, A tier. Pretty good. Not as good as she was. I think she's a little bit worse this patch. Still strong. Not S tier though. I don't think she's been worthy. Very strong pick though. Mako, C tier. I think his character kind of sucks right now. I think he's pretty bad. I think he's pretty bad. We get a bunch of people saying hello to YouTube. Okay, we got like 8 people saying hi. Nobody say hi back. Okay. Moving on. Mako kind of bad right now. I think he's like I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's like that good. I don't really like seeing him on my team. I think it's a tank pet. I think it's a tank patch, and I think Mako is bad in the tanks. Akron, I actually have not seen him played really. I think I've seen him played once. But put him C tier. I think he's kind of weak. I think the fact that I'm not seeing him implies that he's weak, so I'm gonna put him C tier. He could be higher or lower. Honestly, I just haven't really seen him. One of the few characters I haven't seen much. Eden, this character's broken. S tier. Always has been. Always will be. This character is either S
I
tier or
locked
D
down
tier.
one
There's no in
tier
between.
list, which is one more than Denim David ever could.
That's true, Jeb. That's true. Eden S tier. Rena, just B tier. She's just okay. Nothing too crazy. Not OP, not bad. Let me like readjust this a little bit so I can still put stuff on here. I gotta readjust this over here as well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Rena, just okay. Nothing crazy. I don't want to say she's good, but she's not bad. Other mids are just better. Bale, just B tier, he's just average. Nothing too crazy right now. Doesn't really get super better with the Eternals. Doesn't get that much worse. He's just average. He did get nerfed a little bit, so not surprising that he's not top tier. You're a B tier. You could play her, but she's not OP. She still has the problem of if you get hit by anything, you die. But you do more damage on this patch, so if you can get away with it, she's S tier. If
I'm a
you get
bad
hit by
bitch
anything, you
now.
die. So there's that. Bro, I'm about to turn TTS off. Wukong, just B tier. I think he's playable right now. I think he's been D tier for like 4 patches. He's actually like playable now, so I think he's like B tier. Boris, um, in ranked he's like A tier. I'm gonna put him B tier though. I think he's not that insane. He's strong, but he still has the same problem as always. But again, in ranked, better pick in ranked than in comp. This is just like what I would draft if I was playing a competitive match. This character B tier, not that insane. Snowball character, ranked pick. Uh, that's it really. He's a ranked pick. If you're playing ranked, go ahead and play Boris. Good pick in ranked. Morn, just B tier. I wish his like off
Oh,
roll
the
was a
party's
little better,
this
like
way.
jungle solo was a little better, but he's mostly just a support right now. The full damage build not as strong as it was because people are a little bit tankier on this patch, but still okay.
Oh,
Sinister, thank
the
you for the
party's
follow. A
this
Fogey,
way.
thank you for the follow. Or is it an L? I can't read, dude. A Fogel, thank you for the follow. Yin, S tier character right now, ranked and non-ranked. Actually, I'll put Boris A tier. Not because he's actually A tier, but because he counters Yin. So I gotta put him a little higher. But realistically, I think he's like, just because he counters Yin, I gotta put him higher. But Yin, S tier, character's broken right now. You want to win games, play Yin. Pretty sure she has the highest win rate on the patch. Character's insane. Skylar, just B tier. I'd probably put her C tier, but she's playable in the Yin, so she's C tier or B tier. You could maybe argue A, but I think the other ADCs are just better right now. It's not even like Skylar's bad. I think just the other ADCs are better. Zinx, C tier, kind of ass right now. Again, tank support patch, i.e., non-tank support's kind of bad. Terra, pretty strong right now, A tier. Not a first pick, mostly a solo pick. You could play her jungle, but I think her jungle kind of sucks. It's a little slow, but solid pick. Aurora, B tier. Does a lot of fucking damage. A lot of fucking damage. Has a lot of CC. I could see her being. You could argue her an A, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree. But I'm gonna put her B tier for now. I might change her later though. We'll see. Grim, B tier. Just worse than other ADCs. Very similar to Skylar. There's just no reason to pick Grim over other ADCs. Argus, another B tier pick. There's just better mids. Similar to Rena, not bad, but not insane either. Solid pick though. Kwong, this character's A tier. I think this character's still nuts. People aren't really playing him right now, but I think the character's still super strong. Would like to see more of this character played, honestly. Iggy and Scorch. He's just B tier. You clear lane. That's it. You could argue C tier. He doesn't really do much. You hit objectives. That's it, really. You clear objective. You clear waves. That's it. You're not really fighting anybody. You're not really ganking anybody. You're clearing waves. That's it. You want to play Iggy and Scorch? Just play Gadget. It's a better pick. It does the same fucking thing. Neon, uh, A tier. I think she's just like a best mid laner right now. Maybe third. You could argue third. Very strong pick right now. Safe, which is very important. She scales well with the Eternals, like Vesh really good, Ion really good. I think the mid laners that can abuse Ion the most are probably the best mid laners because they scale the fastest, and that augment is absolutely busted. Wraith S tier, character's broken. Not really much to be said. He's been broken for a while. Character's nuts. You get one shot. Very fun. Psych, least fun character to play against in the game. Rampage A tier, tank patch. Rampage is good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Tank patch, Rampage good. Pretty straightforward. Revenant, pretty strong ADC right now. Has CC, one shots, crits stronger. ADCs are fucking insane on this patch. Only reason he's not S tier is because there's other ADCs above him. That's it, really. Richter, pretty strong in support right now, actually. Again, tank patch. Tank supports are going to be good. Richter, good pick. You hook somebody, they die. Doesn't matter how tanky you are, you're going to get fucking killed because Richter's grabbing your dumb ass. Good pick if you hit your hooks. If you're missing your hooks, dog shit, D tier, don't play it. I don't want to see this on my team. If you're not throwing the hook, you're not hitting the hook, don't pick this shit. A tier. D tier if you're dog shit. Severog, A tier pick. I want to put him S tier, but he does still lose early game to some picks. Scales out the wazoo. Maybe the best late game character in the game as like a tank, but ADCs are eating this patch as you can see from the S tier, so that kind of hurts Sev a little bit. Really strong pick though. If it was ranked, I'd put him S tier, but this is more of like a competitive tier list, so I'm gonna put him A tier. But you could argue S tier, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree. I'll put him S tier. I think he is the best tank in the game for solo right now, so I'll put him S tier actually. Compared to where the other solo laners will be, I think it's fair to put him in S tier. Sparrow, actually really good right now. Very strong pick and the counter to Legion, or like one of the better picks into Legion. I shouldn't say that counter, but like one of the better picks because you do have a lot of wave prio and you have early pressure, and Legion kind of is weak early. But then the inverse happens. Legion is better late game than Sparrow. But Sparrow does have a really good lane into Legion, so she's pretty good right now. Steel. I think this character's kind of fake. I'm going to put him B tier. He could be A tier. It's hard to say. Every time I've seen him, it has not been impressive, but you could put him in B tier, or in A tier, and I wouldn't be like, that's terrible. But it is a tank patch. Steel, a little bit slower on the tank side compared to some of the other tanks. But like I don't think he's as good late game as something like Severog with that slower early game, but still a strong pick. You could argue A tier. I think the biggest problem is he doesn't really benefit from the same Eternals that like the other tanks benefit from, because you kind of have to go the one that gives you prots, which is like kind of eh. But could be higher. Faye, I'll put her B tier. She's good, but she's not OP. Just solid. Good DPS. Good tank killer. She's good at killing tanks. One of the few mages that can actually kill tanks. But still very easy to kill, very gankable. Not a lot of mobility. That kind of hurts her a little bit. She has really big mana problems on this patch. That's like her biggest issue, I think, is that she just has so many fucking mana issues. All of her abilities late game, like her 1, her 3, are all cost like 110 mana, and it makes you just run out of mana in like 2 rotations of abilities in team fights. And she has some of the lowest cooldowns in the game, so you run out of mana so fast that you just can't play team fights, and it makes it very annoying to play her. So I'm gonna put her B tier for now. Twin Blast, I think this character is actually pretty good. I'd rather have Twin Blast on my team than like Skylar or Grim. But I don't know if he's on the same scale as like Sparrow or Rev, but I'm going to put him above Skylar and Grim because I think he is a tier above them. But he's probably on the weaker end of the ADCs in A tier. Saurus, pretty good. I think he's A tier right now. Just solid flex pick, plays 3 roles, tanky, benefits from multiple of the Eternals. Just strong pick. I mean, he's been strong since he came out. Shinbi, B tier. Late game Shinbi, super strong. Early game Shinbi, super dog meat. Playable, no CC, tough to pick in jungle, more of a solo lane pick. Again, late game really strong, early game kind of weak. Sereth, A tier, very similar to Boris. except she's a little bit more consistent than Boris, a little bit better of a late game than Boris. Good in the yin. Strong early game. Snowball pick. If it's ranked, she's probably S tier. But not a ranked tier list. More of a competitive tier list. If you're playing in like actual good games with people that understand how to play the video game and aren't just gonna give her 5 kills early game, A tier pick. Countess, actually pretty strong right now. I'll put her A tier. Strong in mid lane, weirdly enough. Um, I think solo lane's actually her weakest role right now, but like jungle solo or jungle mid, kind of decent. Good counter picks, especially into Gideon, who I think is the best mid laner right now. Just decent pick. Crunch, B tier. Haven't really seen him that much, but when I have seen him, it's just kind of average performances, like 5, 10, like nothing too crazy. Taylor, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the bird nest. Crunch, just decent pick. I think he's best as like a split push
Look,
solo laner, kind of like Shimby.
the only losses are the
Um,
ones that you don't
you just kind of force
like,
1v1s late game.
realize, you know what I mean?
I do think Crunch could be higher, but I think I just haven't seen him enough and haven't seen enough performances to rate him higher. But he could potentially be higher. He still kind of struggles from the same problems that he always has of being kind of ass in team fights. But laning and like split push 1v1 potential really strong, pick potential really strong. Just haven't seen him perform enough to put him higher. Decker, kind of bad. Again, it's a tank patch. Don't pick range sports. Drongo, I want to put him A tier, but I feel like it's unfair to put him on A tier with the other ADCs. He's kind of like Skylar Grim. Like, he's good, but he's not like OP right now. I think he just struggles a little bit more into the tank patch. I think his build is a little sus right now. Feng Mao, B tier pick. Dude, this shit sucks. I need to zoom out. There we go. That's a little better. I should have did that from the start. Most people suck at Crunch. I agree with that. Can't see Drongo. I got it fixed, bro. Don't worry. I got it fixed. That D is lonely. I don't think anybody's unplayable. That's like... Actually, maybe that's untrue. I'm going to put these two here. These are overprime characters. They're not in the game. I couldn't find a tier list that didn't have them. So this is the only tier list that had every character, but it included these two. So they're not in the game yet. So I'm going to put them D tier. Ignore that. Gadget, I think she's pretty good. A tier. Probably third best mid laner right now, I think. Very strong pick. You just scale. That's really it. You just scale. It's a scaling meta. Tank meta. She's good at killing tanks. She's very safe. Anti-dive pick, and tanks are dive classes. So being anti-dive is very strong. And that makes her good. Gadget, very strong. Scaling pick. Gideon, best mid laner in the game. Super safe. Abuses Ion better than anybody else because you get double cooldown on your abilities. Super gross character. CC. Big team fight ability. Very good character right now. Scales out of control. Good in the tanks as well. You can go the Q augment to kill tanks if you really want to. Very good pick. Greystone. This might be the first dog shit pick on here. I don't want Greystone on my team. I really don't. I don't want to see Greystone on my team. You do nothing. You walk around. That's it. Like, you can you can auto attack people. You can walk at people. Sure. You don't die. I mean, realistically, he's probably C tier, but like, I don't think there's any draft where I'm like, Greystone is a good pick. There's no reason to play Greystone over other picks unless you're bad at the game. That's it. That's it. If you're bad at the game, play Greystone. If you're not bad at the game, play a better pick. Grux, actually good on this patch. Has been pretty bad for a little bit. The last like 3-4 months, he's been pretty unplayable. This patch, he's back. He's back in full force. Grux is swinging those clubs, and he is eating ass. Feel free to pull some people in. He's cooking on this patch. Howitzer, C tier. I think he's one of the worst mids right now. I think he benefited the least from the Eternals compared to some of the other mid laners. Probably the worst mid laner right now. Not like he's bad. Actually, I can't. Morgash is probably the worst mid laner, but he just benefited less from the patch than all the other picks, and I think that hurts him a lot. Kalari, B tier. She's pretty good. Scales really well. Early game's a little weak. The biggest problem with Kalari is that she struggles into the top picks. She's bad into Sarah. She's bad into Zarus. She's bad into Grux. She's bad into Boris. She's bad into Adele. She's bad into Severog. She's bad into Kwong. She's bad into Terra. She's bad into Yin. Literally all the picks above her, she's bad into. That's the only reason she's low right now. It's kind of a tankier patch, and she's better against squishier characters, i.e., she's bad. Chimera, just bad Boris. Don't play it. Bad Sereth. You're an early game character that loses 1v1s to every other matchup. Don't play it. It's bad. It sucks. Don't pick it. Might even be D tier. Actually, below Greystone, actually. This might be the worst pick in the game. Don't play this shit. It is awful. I don't care if you're a Timmy Gold player and you're like, Chimera does so well in my games. It's because you're in gold. This character fucking sucks. Don't pick it. You're in gold because you keep picking it. Stop playing this dog shit pick. It's fucking ass. Kira. One of the weaker ADCs. I'm going to put her in C tier, not because she's actually C tier. She's probably B tier, but I think she's worse. She's probably the worst ADC in the game right now. So I have to put somebody down here, so she's going to be down here. Belica, B tier pick. You can't see this. I got to fucking zoom out again. There we go. Nope, you still can't see it. Let me do this. Now you can see it. There you go. Okay, we're almost done. Belica, not great. She's just okay. You ult people, you can still one combo people. That's it. Play other picks, they're better. But if you want to play Belica, I'm not like, why do I have a Belica on my team? But like, if you really want to win, you're playing the picks above Belica. More consistent. Morgesh, absolutely awful. Don't play this pick. Dog shit. Don't need to say much about it. Murdoch, I think Murdoch's pretty good. I think he's actually really strong right now. People aren't really playing him, but he's pretty good right now. Muriel, I'm A tier. She is good in tank meta because you make your tanks tankier. Believe it or not, when your tanks are more tanky, they get really good. As a result, that makes Muriel a lot stronger. She's also a pretty decent laner and probably the only range support that I actually don't dislike on my team right now. She's strong. Muriel's strong right now. Narbash, absolutely super busted. Ban this pick every game. I'm so tired of seeing it. It's so broken. Super busted. I accidentally dodged my Q because I was first pick apparently. Well, fuck me. Narbash, first pick. First ban. Absolutely busted pick. Phase, A tier. Another, put her B tier. She's a playable range support, but she's not the best range support. And she is still a range support, but she is kind of like Muriel, where she makes your characters tankier and she makes your squishies safer. Strong pick, but not as good as some of the other picks. Like, she's not as good as Narbash, things like that. She struggles to punish a little bit more early game like she used to. You'd root somebody, they just die off the root. A little bit harder to do that now, which is why she's not higher. But she's a solid pick. Legion, S tier, absolutely busted, should be banned every game. Super broken. I don't know why this character just gets 3 picks and bans literally every fucking game, but this character is absolutely broken. Super broken. Scales out of fucking control. Early game a little weak, so if you are playing against Legion, play a pick that can punish that, i.e. Sparrow, something that's a little bit stronger in the early game. But he does scale absolutely insanely. Probably the strongest ADC in the game. Late game, you just shit out damage. You don't even have to play the game. You roll your face across your keyboard, and you do 20k damage in a team fight. Very easy to play, honestly. Character is super busted. Yeah, that character is broken. Sorry, I tried to get through that quick because I was in a queue, and then I ended up dodging anyways. So, well, there we go. That's my tier list for the patch. After, what is it, like 2 weeks on the patch? A week and a half on the patch? Week and a half? After, like, 10 days on the patch? This is my current opinion on the patch. Could go up or down. Like I said, some of these characters a little bit higher, a little bit lower. More of a competitive tier list. If it was ranked, some slight variations, but as long as you're not playing these dog shit D tier picks or C tier picks, you're fine pretty much. Play anything from B or above, and you're good. You shouldn't really have too many issues. But yeah, everybody say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, make sure you make fun of Twitch in the comments, specifically this GM Kaj guy. Make sure you make fun of him the most. He's an absolute idiot. He's been in my chat for 3 years, 4 years maybe, something like that, and I fucking hate him, but he keeps coming back. I don't know why. It's like he likes the abuse. I don't know. So make fun of him.
YouTube.
He really gets off on it. I appreciate everybody watching the video, and yeah.